We're really excited. This is probably the most significant announcement that the club has made since arriving in Sydney in 1982. This magnificent building will house our football program, but just as importantly, it'll be an important community facility for and include our academies, girls and boys, future home for a women's team as well, elite training, but also community with a blood bank, the Go Foundation, Clontarf Foundation. So it's going to have so many purposes. 90% of the building will be available to the public. We'll have a museum, cafes, so it's just an incredibly important piece of infrastructure.
Really exciting, even just standing here and seeing the space and how big it is. We know that it's been bumbling away behind the scenes for a long time, but to finally be announced and know that it's going to happen, it's really exciting.
It's bringing an old building back to life by making it the new home of the Swans, and we've known that the Swans facilities haven't been up to standard, and we're going to change that with this wonderful new centre, not just a sports and administration centre but a true community centre here in the eastern suburbs of Sydney, and also bringing women in as well with the Swifts.
This is an incredible coming together of our partnership, and I think taking the next step. For us, we've enjoyed a relationship with the Swans since 2008, and to be able to actually be in a centre of excellence and all that goes with that is quite incredible for us, so we're very excited.
I think a few clubs already have these facilities like this, so for us to have a brand new one home for both of us, it's going to be amazing. I think give us that little bit to get over the line.
Picture the Royal Hall of Industries, repurposed for community sport, recreation and health, including a permanent blood donor facility, coupled with space for high-performance sport, housing the Sydney Swans men's and women's teams, and the New South Wales Swifts netball team. Just across the vibrant plaza, visualise the iconic Hordern Pavilion, rejuvenated as a place for live music and entertainment, ready to wow local and international crowds.
A fantastic announcement, because not only is it about giving the Swans and the Swifts a real home with real sporting facilities, but it's about the community that's going to be inside this facility, including people be able to give blood, to make a community donation. They'll be able to help and support the Go Foundation. But in addition to that, of course, what we're announcing today is that the Hordern Pavilion is going to have a new lease of life for live entertainment.
I think everyone that's grown up in Sydney or even lived in Sydney for any time remembers the first show, the best band that they've seen at the Hordern.
So we're delighted to be able to partner with the Sydney Swans, because it's a new way of reaching young sports enthusiasts and donors, encouraging them to actually give blood. So this is a first for Australia. It allows us to provide another way of saving lives, and enables donors to come and give blood whilst they're watching their favourite footy players go training. So yeah, it's a really, really exciting opportunity. We're very grateful for the Swans and New South Wales Government for helping us in this new innovation. So
I think we're just absolutely thrilled, because it means we can keep up with the rest of the competition. It's going to be a home for many, many years, and it's something significant for the club.
The people we've been talking to and Populous, who are our architects, say this will be a world-class facility. The fact that it'll be in a heritage building, one of the best buildings in Sydney, and we've got responsibility for that now for almost the next 30 years. It will be an outstanding sports facility. I think when people come to it, it'll have a worldwide recognition.
Yeah, and we've seen this around the country, that these centres really only work when you engage the community. They can't be isolated. The Swans is such an important part of Sydney. It's a part of the fabric and the culture of Sydney. And bringing this old building to life by making it the new home of the Swans, it's a pretty special day.